Hey Mavericks! Welcome back to another thrilling episode of the Maverick Podcast, the place where economics meets the street, and today, sneakers meet geopolitics. I'm your host, and today we've got our eyes set on Vietnam, a place known for breathtaking landscapes, mouth-watering street food, and increasingly, your favorite sneakers and apparel. But here's the kicker. Vietnam is now at the center of a brewing tariff storm that could send shockwaves through your wardrobe and your wallet. Let's dive in. First, a bit of background. We all remember the US-China trade tensions from 2018 and 2019, right? Tariffs on Chinese goods became a household topic, driving up prices and shaking markets. Now, fast forward to 2025. A familiar scenario emerges, but this time, Vietnam is in the crosshairs. Why Vietnam? Let's crunch the numbers. Last year alone, Vietnam accounted for a staggering 34% of all footwear imports to the US. That's right. 1 out of every 3 pairs of shoes imported into America comes straight from Vietnamese factories. Even apparel isn't far behind, with 19% of U.S. clothing imports sourced from Vietnam, up 3 percentage points since 2019. Now, why should you care? Here's the juicy bit. Top brands like Nike, Skechers, Allbirds, and On Running might just feel the pinch harder than anyone. Listen to these stats. Allbirds, ticker bird, sources a whopping 99% of its footwear from Vietnam. On Running, ticker Onan, another hot brand on runners' radars, has 89% of its shoes produced in Vietnamese factories. Nike, yes, the sportswear titan itself, manufactures 44% of its products in Vietnam. Imagine tariffs slapped onto these numbers. We're talking significant price hikes at the checkout, Mavericks. And that's exactly why market analysts at Morgan Stanley, including analyst Alex Stratton and global economist Arunima Sinha, are sounding alarms about this threat. Here's another detail that's flying under the radar. The U.S.-Vietnam trade imbalance currently sits around a hefty $120 billion deficit. That's a big, flashing neon sign signaling possible tariffs ahead under the revived Trump administration, which has already made clear its intent to address trade deficits aggressively. But don't panic just yet. Some brands are safer bets. Levi's and Bath & Body Works seem to have cleverly sidestepped high Vietnam exposure, sourcing fewer products from there. Levi's keeps their Vietnamese sourcing below 4%, a masterclass in diversification. However, if you're a sneakerhead or a fan of brands heavily reliant on Vietnam, it's time to watch closely. The tariff increase will see your beloved sneakers becoming significantly pricier. So, Mavericks, keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, and maybe start shopping smart. That pair of sneakers you've been eyeing might just be about to sprint beyond your budget. Thanks for joining today's episode of the Maverick Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and tune in next time when we unravel more hidden market movers. Until then, stay sharp, stay informed, and stay ahead of the curve. Catch you next week, Mavericks!